Hi! Today we're going to learn about applications of quadratic equations. Let's say we have a problem like this. Find the range of values for x for which 40 minus 3x minus x squared is greater than 0. So as we can see, we have a quadratic equation here. But before we get started, let's first arrange this in the regular format, which would be ax squared plus bx plus c. So it's negative x squared minus 3x plus 40 is greater than 0. So now let's draw this out to figure out what we actually have to find. So let's say this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Now we have some sort of parabola, which is the quadratic equation, and here we have to find the values of x that make the y value, y coordinate, greater than 0. So we have two open circles, and basically we're trying to find these values. So what we have to do is we have to find the values of the roots. So the values of x would be greater than this root and less than this root, and would not be equal to this root because this is only greater than 0. So let's find the roots of this quadratic equation. So first let's try to factor this. So we have negative x squared, so it's 1 is negative x, plus the other one would be x, and it would also be plus because this one is negative x, and since this is negative, that means that both of them can be positive to have this as a negative. So it's negative x plus 5 and x plus 8. Let's see how that works out, because 5 and 8 are both factors of 40. So negative x times 8 would be negative 8x, and 5 times x would be 5x, and negative 8x plus 5x is negative 3x. So this works out. So that means that x would be equal to, so x plus 8 is equal to 0. So that means that x is equal to negative 8. And since we know that negative x plus 5 is equal to 0, negative x plus 5 is equal to 0, that means that negative x is equal to negative 5, and so x is equal to 5. So x is equal to negative 8, and x is equal to 5. So the answer to this problem is x is less than 5 and x is greater than negative 8, because the values of x are greater than negative 8, and so that means that this would have to be here. The values of x are greater than negative 8 but less than 5. Today we learned about applications of quadratic equations.